Hey Cancer, hope everybody's doing well. We're going to do your January 2023 reading, so thank you for being here today. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. So all the info you need to know is listed down below. So let's see what Spirit has for you for the month of January, what you need to know. Sudden wealth, bad health, and main male. Interesting. I don't know if that bad health is physical. I feel like the bad health is the status of the relationship right now. Sudden wealth has been coming out a lot for you guys, though. Oh, false person and poverty. Dang, Cancer, you guys were on a roll there for a while. But what this sounds like is somebody's having some epiphanies. So if it's not you, it could be the person that you're dealing with. Let's get out this new deck and see. What's this main male? I think he's realizing the truth about the connection. Footsteps, walking away, moving on, follow the leader. Apologies and forgiveness with the olive branch. Maybe energetically he can feel you walking away, moving on, and knows that there needs to be an olive branch extended for this bad health situation. Why is bad health here? Whoops, I thought something flipped. Did it? Nope. Banyan tree, strong foundations and roots. So it feels like this distance, I feel, emotional distance between you guys has just grown roots over time and turned into something much bigger than the actual problem was to begin with, by words that wound and defense mechanisms. So possibly, like, there might have been a lack of contact, a complete lack of contact, because that's a defense mechanism either from you or this masculine, and it just kept digging deeper within them, at least, maybe even both of you. And they have too much pride, ego, vanity with the poodle to come forward at this point, probably because of the length of time, because the banyan tree too, to me, represents like the length of time. What about sudden wealth? The siblings. The boomerang, let me go so that I can come back to you. I'll have to get some clarifiers with that. I kind of feel like maybe they're getting some advice from a sibling. Can I get one more for this boomerang? A lot of times that's energetic. So if maybe you feel like you're holding on to them in your heart space, or sometimes, you know, we hold on to somebody because we keep seeing the signs and synchronicities, and they're just there because that person's focused on us and like feeding us energy. The soulmate. Yeah, we'll have to see how the siblings kind of fit into there. Could just be like a soul sister. False person, please. Alarm clock, unawakened. Time is almost up. More for that. It is what it appears to be. So all this time, if someone was trying to fit a round peg into a square hole, it's like the time's almost up. They're going to have a tower moment possibly, or an epiphany where they realize like all the red flags, or even just like the intuition talking to them. Because sometimes, you know, red flags aren't that big of a deal. It just means it's a red flag for you. You're not a good fit for that particular thing that that person does. Poverty, the mourning dove, call to action, messages from spirit. Celebrations, reunions, weddings, reasons to celebrate in the fog, unable to see what's in front of you, the gray area, or clouded by illusions or issues. And so I kind of feel like they might be struggling, someone's struggling here with starting over, money, finances, or just, you know, when you leave, especially if someone lives with somebody or has a deep commitment to them, money's involved, contracts are involved, and you lose. You know, you're going to have to split half of that most of the time with someone else. The good news here, though, is that this masculine energy wants to make everything right, and they're starting to really kind of come around here. What about main male with footsteps and olive branch? The golden egg. Luck is on your side, upcoming blessings. Banyan tree, poodle, and bite. See, there's those sirens, possible red flags, pay attention, be aware. So, like, Spirit's kind of just shouting out to, you know, this energy that it needs to be healed with the garden. It's pretty cut and dry. But let's see why the siblings is here with sudden wealth, because that's kind of weird. It doesn't really fit in with soulmate and boomerang. At least not within the energy of it, so. Magnifying glass. Analysis, logical thought, deeper look. Let's get a tarot card on that. Siblings with magnifying glass. The message that tried to come through, and it's going to be specific, I don't think it's for that many of you, is that it's a relationship you have where even if you dated that person, the energy feels more like a brother-sister or someone thought it was, but if you take a deeper look there might be some building blocks. Or it could be just that a person with that relationship to you, like a friend that feels like a sibling, is helping out behind the scenes. So we have the Devil, the Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So that's very like going within and trying to conquer their own demons and figure out what makes them happy, who they love, what, you know, where they should go the next step of life. The urgency with the Knight of Swords or the swift message, that could have been a conversation with whoever the siblings energy represents. Can I get another on the Knight of Swords, please? Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody might have said something that led that person to say, oh, okay, yeah, like look at the regret of the situation or the past differently. Especially if we could get a Six of Cups out of here. The Queen of Cups. So that's the counterpart. The Hangman and the Queen of Swords. So see, this person's stuck between two energies. It could be, you know, a feminine energy kind of stuck between the two sides of herself, the logic and the love, but I feel more it's this masculine is stuck between two feminine energies, and one of those represents that false person. I think they might have went down the wrong path and they don't know how to rectify it. What about the alarm clock? See, the Hierophant, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. Time's almost up. Someone's about to commit or has a commitment already with someone else, and they're going to awaken to a deeper connection and realize they're not on the right path with this person. Whoa, all those just fell. Four of Swords is on the floor. Okay. Anything else we can add to this time's almost up with the false person? Like, why did that even have to happen? Tribe. So it's part of finding your home, bonding, soul tribe, and a new passion or pursuit with the canvas. So they're realizing now, like they need a new start. What about the Duck? What is it that it appears to be? The ball is in their court. We know that. They could also be very defensive in their energy. Repeating patterns. So they repeated a pattern and ended up with maybe a soulmate or a karmic where, you know, it went awry. It wasn't the way that they were meant to go or needed to go. What about the Boomerang? Let me go so I can come back to you. Queen of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. So some of you, if you're in separation and you're kind of struggling with this, and this might resonate, energy is the secret and it is the key. And I get that, like, especially if it's newer or you can't shake it, it feels like you want to hear what you want to hear. You just want to hear that they're going to come back. But they can't come back until you release the attachment to the outcome and their energy, which is difficult to do. There's no, like, short way to do that. No way to, like, everybody's different on how they approach that going forward. But that's exactly what that's saying. And then look, the Seven of Swords fell out. So it's time for someone to cut something out of their life, energetically even, if this person's not in your life. It causes a lot of anxiety. Maybe at night even, it comes back to kind of haunt. But with the Seven of Swords, that's what's standing in the way. That's what's blocking and sabotaging. As soon as you release that energy, it's crazy how fast they come just swooping in. Anything you can say about this soulmate? The Soulmate card. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Judgment. For some reason, like 7, 8 years is sticking out. It could be 7 or 8 months. But something's been going down behind the scenes. Like the seeds have been planted. And there's this expectation too, I think, of the time frame of when it was trying to come to fruition. And that's been part of somebody's problem with letting go of the energy. It's like almost like they know. See, in Temperance, divine timing, unfortunately. Everybody just, oh, I know. I'm not a patient person either. What about the bad health? What happened there? What went awry in this connection? The Fool. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody made a leap of faith towards somebody else. King of Swords. Head over heart decision. And kind of left their Empress out in the cold. I think they thought they were going towards their Empress. And that might be part of the reason why these roots run so deep and such bad health, is because of the way this went down. I feel like the counterpart to this main male feels very much like they weren't chosen. It kind of might maybe hurt their ego or pride, like they weren't good enough, and that wasn't the case at all. This person ran due to the intensity of the feelings. And I don't think that the counterpart's understanding or believing that. And that is difficult to believe. Like, you want who shows up, you know? See, Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and King of Cups. There's so much love there. It just hasn't been expressed, and it was ignored. Like that blessing was ignored originally. So what can you say, Spirit, about, let's see, poverty, mourning dove, the fog, reunions, weddings, reasons to celebrate, signs and synchronicities, the angel. So there are spirit guides and assistants there, and an awakening, and the divine feminine. So that's awesome that messages from spirit, call to action came out with the angel. So it is kind of with the alarm clock too, and synastry. It's like they're waking up. Good grief, guys. Sorry. And the Six of Cups, bottom of the deck. What is the fog? Who can't see what? What is this fog? I think they want me to get another deck. There's the World, the Moon, the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like an illusion. With the Queen of Pentacles, I get a very nurturing energy from it, but I also feel that it's like focused on stability. Heavily on stability, especially with this poverty card coming out here. It's like, hey, you know, am I going to be able to do this? Is this even financially feasible? Or unable to see what's in front of you. Like, sometimes we have more than what we think we need. Or the opportunities will just present themselves once we take that leap of faith. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, guys. I'm sorry. Like, it's trying to come out, but it's stuck. Why? Probably because it's in the fog, right? It's been a long couple months. Oh, because of the broken heart. And that just triggered them. And the Two of Cups, that triggered something. I had a tower moment not that long ago where I realized I couldn't trust my own heart. Like, from the past, looking back, ooh, and the death. Yes, see? And it boiled down to the fact that, like, I never worried about falling in love again or somebody else breaking my heart, but I always thought I could trust my own intuition and perception of my feelings and of the situation, of the soul contract, if you will. And then when I had that tower moment and I realized I couldn't trust my heart, it was like instantly close of the heart chakra, just down, like impenetrable. Seven of Swords or Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords there. And I feel like that's what it is here. Somebody has been hurt to the point, probably this divine feminine, to the point where her guard's up and she doesn't trust it now. Now that he trusts it and he's trying to make progress and figure out all this behind the scenes, she no longer trusts it because of how it went down, because it was unfair with justice. Absolutely. So let's see if we can get, what's the potential outcome here? What's going to happen from all of this during the month of January? We got the Nine of Wands, but that's the successful one. Justice. So I do feel maybe within the next 9 days something's going to happen. Three of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. That could be a little reaching out, like a hey. I don't feel it as a spying energy with this one. Why is the Page of Swords here? Ten of Cups, someone's figuring it out. That's almost like a message of maybe even from the divine and the star. So this is actually really promising, Cancer. Like if you resonate with this, whichever one you fall on, just remember, if you are this feminine energy and you're not trusting your heart, you can trust your heart. There's probably pieces of that perception that you're not privy to, maybe the truth of someone else's emotions. So don't go down that rabbit hole of, you know, I can never trust my heart again. Okay, let's get some final advice here. Final advice, please, for Cancer for January. Magic Stream, Sacred Pool. Oh my goodness, this is all good stuff. And I know when we did your sneak peek, I'm going to do a separate reading for the ones that came out in that. Details, details, and heal the ouch. And I think you guys have gotten that one quite a bit throughout November and December. And so these details, details, remember this bad health, something that was miscommunicated, gone awry, wrong decision. And then this over here with this broken heart. I can't trust my own heart anymore. You absolutely can. There's just a piece you're missing. There's a detail you're missing that's going to give you clarity and truth about the situation. So I hope this helped, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video. Love and light.